Here's my thoughts on religion. Assuming every religion has the idea of God and what sins and virtues that it has, right? That's a little. I would consider religion itself to be indifferent to the question of God, but rather is theoretical examples in narrative form that describe reasons to have faith in the innate knowledge of God within every living creature and being and entity with intelligence. Because God is the, well, I'm not at liberty to say, but I suppose it's best if you just keep a focused mind for the patterns and signs and sense of clarity you have at moments. Because, well, life's ability to comprehend at all happens to be an evidence of innate knowledge of God given to every mortal creature, or any creature, I suppose, without going too deep into and, well, religion itself is just a written word describing how other people interacted with this force of God in order to make their life either blessed or horrible. And God's basically evidence of the multiverse and magic and science even. And yet we all just convolute it with doctrine written by man on because the narrative's not important. The narrative is just supposed to keep your childish imagination going for the belief in magic and wonder and perfection and fantasy and a grand, great, amazing destination, be it in life or beyond life. Because I'm a time traveler, I know, at least I'm certain that I'm not afraid of death. It's like reading Steiner or Return by Death from ReZero, the anime. Anyway, yeah, God. I suppose God, there is no way to sin against God. There's only a way to distort. There's only a way to distort your own ego regarding the more you try to speculate about God with people, you might make a mistake in your speaking, and you would, I don't know, try to manipulate them. And the more you talk about God, because the fact of human speaking language at all, period, is manipulation of God and the world. In fact, we manipulate these symbols and languages and complex mathematical structures to get a point across, to make something more clear or obvious. And yet, what we really struggle to understand is that I just feel here's the tendency I see in a human error. It's the more I try to just get someone convinced by the idea of God being real when it's innate to human awareness, the more I'm just trying to play God. And that is just generally a sin across most religions, But God never denied the existence of fairies and magic who can help you on your noble quest to a better life and destination and all that. As far as I'm concerned, sin and virtue is a human construct used to organize our nation and people and life and planet to just cooperate and be compassionate and listening and understanding, rather than just having any real correlation or relation to what God wants. Because Humans just know God, bro. Cats just know God, bro. Fish just know God, bro. The spaghetti monster just knows God, bro. That's all.